Hey guys, welcome back to Ober Academy. Today we are going to have a quiz on Kahoot platform that is based on the probability. So now I'll be sharing my screen as usual, and you can take a look at the game pen and get into the game. So now let me start the game. So let me just share my screen so that you will be able to see the game pen. Okay. I hope you all can see the game pin that is 657281. Come on, guys, I want you all to join. Okay, I've got one player, Advik. So let's wait for some more players. I've got three more players, Gayu, Ram, and Bhanu. Okay, I've got another player, Yashu. There's one more player, Frick, and Hemant, and then that's Hemant, Yashu. And I welcome you all to our academy. So today's quiz is based on probability. So I want you all to be very attentive because all these probability sums are very common in our daily life. Okay, so I'll be waiting for another 2-3 minutes so that rest of them joins. I've got another player, Mini. There's one more player, Anand. So I think we can get started with our game, and if anyone wants to join, they can join in the middle. There is no issue with that. So let's start with the first question. The first question is, if you flip a coin, what is the probability that it will end on heads? Okay, guys, come on, it's very easy. You all can do it. I repeat the question. If you flip a coin, what is the probability of what is the probability that it will end on heads? I've got three answers. Come on, guys, it's very easy. I've got four answers and still left with 35 seconds. Yes. Okay, everyone have of you have answered and two of you are correct. That's 1 by 2. Okay, if you know, let me just open my Jamboard so that I can explain you. Just a second. I'll be. Guys, I hope you all can see the Jamboard. If you all can see the Jamboard, please just put a thumbs up in the chat box so that I can understand that you all are able to see my Jamboard. Please put a thumbs up in the chat box, guys, so that I can understand that you all are able to see the Jamboard. Okay, okay. So the explanation for this question is if you flip a coin, okay, a coin has two sides. One is heads, okay, one is heads, and the other one is tails. A coin has two sides, one is heads and the other one is tails. That's totally two sides, okay, and they are asking what is the probability that it will end on heads. And if you flip a coin once, whether it will be on tails, if you flip a coin you will get tails or heads. You will not get tails and both heads at a time, so it's heads or else tails, okay, and you are having the heads only once. You're not having heads twice, so it's one. Okay, it's one by the total number of possibilities, that is heads and tails, that is two. So that's how you have to do it for all the questions. So I hope you got it. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. Okay, two of you got it correct, Advik and Yashu. So that's good, guys, and keep going. So now let's move on to the next question. The question is right in front of you, that is, if you roll a six-sided die, what is the probability of rolling a one? Okay, guys, I hope you got the question. That is, if you roll a six-sided die, what is the probability of rolling a one? A die has a six sides and you want to get only one. What is the and you have to find the probability of getting one. Come on, guys. Okay, I've got four answers. Okay, there are six correct answers this time. That's very good, guys, and only four wrong answers. That's no problem. You can try in the other questions. And if you see, it's the correct answer because. So let me say you, just say you. 1 second. Okay, guys. If you see this, you are having a six-sided die. Okay, a die is a cube and you'll be having the numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. Totally 6 numbers you are having, and they are asking to find us the probability of rolling a 1. Okay? 1 1 comes once in 1 to 6. From 1 to 6 numbers, 1 comes only once, so that's 1 by 6. So I hope you got it. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. Okay, it's Advik in the first, and Yashu in the second, and Gayu is in the third, and Ram is in the fourth, and Bhanu is in the fifth. That's very good, guys. So now let's move on to the next question. The question is, if you flip a coin, what is the probability that it will land on tails? Okay? Come on, guys. It's an easy one. Everyone can do it. Okay, I've got only one answer. Yes, two. Okay, I've got eight answers. Come on, guys. Okay, I've got four correct answers. That's very good. So let's move on to the Jamboard. I'll be explaining you how you got it. Okay. So now let's see. Is the question here? One second. It's the same as the first one. Like we are having two sides of a coin. That is, one is heads and the other one is tails. And totally we are having two sides. Okay, and if they are asking to they are asking to find the probability of tails. Okay, in in a coin, if you flip a coin once, there is only chance of getting a tails or an heads. You can't get both at a time, so it's one, and it's 1 by 2. It's so simple, guys, and I want you all to answer these questions because these are very simple and very useful. So now let's see the scoreboard. Okay, Advik is still in the first, and Yashu is in the second, and Hemant is in the third, and Hemant, Jashu are in the fourth, and Anand is in the fifth. That's very good. And Advik has the highest answer streak of the three. That's very good, Advik. So now let's move on to the next question. If you select a marble without looking, what is the probability that it will be blue? Okay. If you select a marble without looking, what is the probability that it will be blue? Come on, guys. I've got two answers. Guys, you can see the marbles in the picture, okay? And if you have to count those, there are the total number and you have to pick a blue one. So if you, how would you pick a blue one? What is the probability? I've got only three answers. Come on, guys. Okay, it's time up, and only one of you have answered it correct. That is 0 by 10. There are two correct answers. It's a multi select question. Even if you give 0 by 10, that's also correct. And even if you give 0, that's also correct. Because if you are having, one second, if you see here, we are totally having one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we are having 10 marbles. Totally 10 marbles we are having. And they are asking us to pick a blue one. What is the probability of having a blue one? In this marbles, is there any blue marble? No, right? In all these 10 marbles, we are not having a blue marble. So that's 0. And how would you find a probability that's 0 by 10? If it's 0 by 10 is nothing but 0. Okay, I hope you got it. So now let's see the scoreboard. It's Hemant Jashu in the second, and Hemant is in the third, and Yashu is in the fourth, and Anand is in the fifth. And Hadik have not changed his position. He is still in the first, and with answer streak of 3. That's answer streak of 4. That's very good, Advik. So now let's move on to the next question. If you spin a spinner once, what is the probability that it will land you on yellow? Okay. The question is, if you spin the spinner once, what is the probability that it will land on yellow? Okay, guys, come on, it's very easy. Everyone can do it. I've got four answers. Come on, guys. Even if you go wrong, that's no problem because you can correct your mistakes. Come on, guys, you're left with 25 seconds more. And I've got only six answers. Yes. Okay, all of you have answered and none of you are correct. That's so sad. So it's the it's the 1 by 3 because just let me switch. Okay, one second. So if you see this one here, they are asking to find us the probability. Okay, this is a spinner and this is a spinner and it is we are spinning it for once. Okay, and they are asking us to find the probability of if this this pointer lands on yellow. Okay, it should land on yellow, and what is the probability if of this spinner landing on yellow? Okay, so how do we find that? It's so simple. You just have to count the total number of divisions. Okay, we are having the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We are totally having 12 divisions, and you have to find the probability for yellow. Just see how many times yellow is coming. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 times we are getting yellow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times we are getting yellow. And if you put 4 by 12, okay, 4 by 12, you just, and there is a, we can cancel this. Okay, so 4 by 12 is, we can cancel 4 by 12 into a more simple fraction. Okay, that is 4 ones are 4, and 4 threes are 12. That's 1 by 3. Okay, so I hope you got it. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, there's no change in the scoreboard. Now let's move on to the next question. If you select a marble without looking, what is the probability that it will be blue or purple? Here they are asking the probability for blue or purple marbles. It's just not blue or purple, it's both blue and purple. Come on guys, you all can do it. Okay guys, I've got four answers. Guys, you're left with 10 more seconds and I've got only 5 answers. Okay, and 3 of you are correct. That's very good. So let's see how we got the answer. One second, let me just change it. Okay, guys. So if you see here that we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are having the total number of marbles as 11. Okay. Out of all these 11 marbles, they are asking us to find out the probability for blue or purple. Okay. Blue or purple. Okay, they are asking us to find out the probability for blue or purple. So here we are having blue. One, two, three, four. Four blues and one purple. Okay, one purple. So we are totally having 5 out of 11. We are totally having 5 marbles which we have to pick, and the total number of marbles are 11. So it's 5 by 11. So I hope you got it. So let's move on to the scoreboard. Okay, there is no change in the scoreboard. So now let's move on to the next question. If you select a marble without looking, what is the probability that it will be purple? It is the same as the previous one, so I want you all to answer correctly this time. Come on, guys. I've got two answers. Yes, three. I've got five answers and still left with 30 seconds. Come on, guys. Okay, I've got only one correct answer. That's very sad. So it's okay. Just see how we got the answer. Okay, if you just see this question, we are having one, two, three, four, five, six. We are totally having 11 marbles. Okay, totally having 11 marbles, and we have to find out the probability for purple marbles. So we are having we just have to count the purple marbles. That's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and we are having seven purple marbles. So we have to put it this way. The total number of marbles will always come in the denominator place, and in the numerator place we will always have to in the numerator place we always have to put the probability, like we are finding for the probability for the purple marble, so we are writing for the purple. So total number of purple marbles, that is, we have got six, no, seven. We have got seven. Okay, that's the answer, 7 by 11. So I hope you got it. So now let's see the scoreboard. There's no change in the scoreboard, so now let's move on to the next question. If you spin the spinner once, what is the probability that it will end on blue? I've got one answer already. Yes, two, three, four. Come on, guys. I've got six answers. Come on, guys. I've got seven answers. You all can do it. Okay, this time five of you are correct. That's very good. Okay, so let's see how we got it. And if you see here, the question is we have to find the probability for this spinner, and we have to find the probability of getting blue. And we are not having any color blue. We are not having the color blue, so it's obviously zero. So the answer is zero. I hope you got it. So now let's move on to the next question. Before that, let's check the scoreboard. Okay, Heyman Jashu is in the second and Advik is still in the first. So now let's move on to the next question. If you spin the spinner once, what is the probability that it will land on the green? Okay, it's a similar question, so I hope you will all get the correct answer. Okay, I've got six answers and waiting for some more. Come on, guys. Okay, I've got four correct answers. That's very good, guys. So let's see how we got the answer. So if you just see here, we are this spinner will be spin for once, and this pointer, okay, this pointer should land on green. Okay, we are having three greens. Okay, they're asking us to find out for the green, that is we are having three green spaces and rest of them are yellow, and the total of them is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, it's 10. The total divisions are 10, and the probability for green will be and the total number of divisions for of green will be 3, so it's 3 by 10. So that's how you'll get the probability for it. So now let's see the scoreboard. Okay, there is a change in the scoreboard, that is Ram have come up. That's very good, Ram. So now let's move on to the next question. This is the last question of this session. Okay, if you spin the spinner once, what is the probability that it will land on yellow or blue? Okay, that's yellow or blue. Okay, I've got four correct answers. That's very good. So let's see how we got the answer. So if you just see here, they're asking us to find the probability for blue or yellow, whether it may be blue or yellow. So we are having blue one, and the other two are green. Other two are yellow. So the total divisions of yellow or blue are 3. And if you find out for the total number of divisions is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7. So that's how it's the correct answer, 3 by 7, and this is the probability for this. Okay, this question. So now let's move on to the next, so now let's see this podium. The third comes the Yashu, and the second is Hemant Yashu, and the first is Advik. Advik have been maintaining his position since the first. That's very good, Advik. And the runner-ups are Hemant and Ram. That's very good, guys. And I hope you all will keep up the same. And You can also even share this quiz with your friends so that not only you but also your friends will gain some knowledge through these sessions. And we conduct these sessions every day at 7 p.m. So I want you all to attend and gain a lot of knowledge. So this is all about this session, and thank you for attending. And